When you leave work at night, the last text message you want to get is your customer's car was wrecked. So I was headed home. I needed to get a car cleaned for delivery because this car is going to be going to California, and I got some lead time, but I like to get cars cleaned and put on the showroom floor so I can put my do not touch signs on them, and the fact that you know, I can watch over it to ensure nothing bad happens. Well, I get this text from one of the sales managers that says, yeah, a lot guy backed into the glass garage door, busted the window, and with your C8 Corvette. So let's head off to the store and find out how much damage there is, and I'll show you what it takes to fix it. All right, so there's the doors. Obviously there's a Camaro parked in front of them and a truck, so we know it's not that door that's broke. So, oh, dang. I see why that Camaro was parked there, and this Camaro is parked really close because they completely busted out the window of this door. That's absolutely insane. And believe it or not, this is not the first time that this door has actually been hit by a car. And this is the car that they were pulling in, a beautiful red mist metallic car with black wheels, black stripes, edge red calipers. And John, who was buying this, it's actually very sad. This is going to be the saddest delivery I have ever done in my life. I usually don't tell people's names, but John Van Dries purchased this car, and you know, just even when you talk to people, sometimes you don't know everything about them. And I get this email and this text one day, and it's somebody in his family, and John passed away. Super sad. So he was like one of the people that I talked to all the time, had a really good connection with. Unfortunately, with my schedule, I never reached out to him. He just always reached out to me, and you know, he was just one of those people that I made sure that I got back to right away. But he, you know, I read his obituary, and his obituary said he was a huge supercar fan, loved watching YouTubers that had supercars, obviously liked watching me. Why, I don't know, but I appreciate everybody who does watch me, but super, super sad that I don't get it delivered to John. John was cremated. His son is going to take him for a ride in it when he gets the car out in California. And it's, you know, it's just sad that this happened. It's truly, truly heartbreaking. And I'm kind of holding back tears right now just thinking about it. But let me show you the damage, and then we'll show you it getting fixed as well. So you can only imagine what happened to the door, but luckily it's something so minor. I mean, obviously, we don't want anything happening to a car ever, but it looks like, this is the first time I'm looking at it, so it looks like there and there, up a little bit right there too. So, yeah, I don't know, we'll have to figure this out and get it fixed. So that's there, we got stripes there. So all this fiberglass down here, or maybe that's regular glass, it's probably regular, it's glass. So yeah, so there it is.
72 hours later.
All right, it's been a couple days and we're down here looking for the car. A lot of interesting cars here. Now, Lonnie, you remember from my blue convertible Corvette that we'll link at the end of the video how that got damaged. Lonnie's area is right here. Oh, wait, I see Corvette parts, which is a good sign, but a bad sign. That means the car is still here and not put back together. So looks like we got a rear fascia, lower valance. It's a lower valance. Is this a damaged one? Let's see here. What do we got here? Yeah, I just found it. It's parked out here. This isn't good. It's still torn apart. And there she is. Sad to see her in this condition, but the good news is we'll get her all fixed up and back to new. You'll never know anything happened at all. So right now we're currently just waiting on parts. So we got the new stripe here because we have to put a stripe on here, and then we have this lower valance down here that we're waiting on. They're doing some rear prep work on this bumper here. As you know, there was a little bit of nick down there, but you can see that no damage underneath. Obviously, Chevy has 5-mile-an-hour bumpers, and they're probably more like 7 to 10-mile-an-hour bumpers, but safety standards say 5, and that did its job because nothing underneath is damaged, thank goodness. And here's the rear bumper fascia. So luckily, we don't have to replace this whole thing brand new. We can just repair it. You can see they've kind of got it sanded down a little bit right now, and then this is where the kind of the repair was for that. And this is fine to repair this way. There's not much, I don't know if you still call it stuff Bondo, even though it's plastic and fiberglass. But as I mentioned in the last video of my blue C8 being wrecked, Lonnie has got 30+ years of experience doing this work, and he's going to do it the right way. He's very meticulous and probably takes too long to do things, but I'm not going to rush perfection. Promise you that right now. So Lonnie does an amazing job. I can't wait to get this out to John's son, because it's just so sentimental that this was his car, and it's sad that this happened. But I want to get this out there so that way John's memory can live on for a super long time with this car.
4 to 6 more days later.
All right, we are back. The car is on the showroom floor, so we're gonna go check it out and see how the work done. And always my biggest issue and concern when doing some of these tri-coats like this red mist or white or silver is the paint matching up. It's always a big deal, and sometimes it just doesn't work out well, but our dealership does a really good job to making sure we don't have that issue. Oh, and by the way, did you know I twin turboed my C8? I'm not gonna be posting on this channel any more content about the C8, so go over and check out the brand new channel, Chevy Extra, and you can check out this complete street performance twin turbo setup. And here it is, the first look at it. Looks good. I like it. I like it. It looks good. So this is all brand new, straight from the factory. This is replenished from our dealership. You saw that. And then we have brand new stripes from the factory. So we had to put brand new stripe here, 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 and right there as well. It's the only thing we had to do. So I just got done pulling it outside, and it looks absolutely great. No issues on the paint matching, which is so helpful. And I get these questions all the time. No, it will not have a dirty Carfax. Carfax is going to be clean forever. And then secondly, do we notify the customer? Certainly, I notify the customer 100%. I don't legally have to in Kentucky until the cost of the repair is over $2,500. And we would have been under $2,500 on this repair if we didn't have to purchase that stripe. That stripe alone, we had to purchase the whole stripe, not just that section. Over $1,000 for that stripe. So we're at $2,563 for this repair. So the customer has to sign a form. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, so it looks good and it's all completed. And so now I've got to get this car to California because John needs to go for his first ride. As you know, he passed away, but he's going to still go for his first ride, and I can't wait till John and Jack, his son, who's buying this car, get to take it for their first ride.